Girlfriend cheated on me, got pregnant by her coworker, and now she expects me to raise the baby. My girlfriend had an affair with a coworker, 30M, she even went on a 7 days vacation with him. After she told me about her affair, she begged for mercy and we went into counseling. She blocked him in everything and she showed me that she wanted to fight for our relationship. 3 months into our reconciliation we were doing great. I even told her that I wanted to have a baby with her someday and then her face went pale. I asked her what was wrong and she told me that she was pregnant. It was from AP. I was obviously angry and asked her to have an abortion or put the baby into adoption, but she wants to keep the baby and making me the dad. I want to be a father, but I want it to be my own child. Not someone else's. Should I leave her? Or should I try to convince her to abort? Edit for more context. We have been together for 4 years. We started as roommates because she needed money to pay her house. The affair lasted 2 months. She confessed the affair to me after a working trip. The AP told her to leave me for him. She got scared and left him. She confessed everything to her family and mine as a gesture of reconciliation. Photos and some things that only he knows. Well, I waited for her to come back from work. I was feeling, and am still, broken and really hurt. Once she came back I asked her immediately about this. She just smiled and told me that she was tired of pretending, that she only stayed with me until the lease was over and that the child was my brother's. I packed my stuff and left. I'm now with my big sister. She is as shocked and hurt as I am. She has been calling my parents, brother and girlfriend all day. My parents are the only one who tried to contact me, but I don't answer. I will cut off my parents and brother. Update 2. I have to answer some questions I received. 1 inverted question mark. You slept with your girlfriend after she told you about the affair? No, I didn't, but I did sleep with her when she was married to my brother. I still don't know why they would do that. 2 inverted question mark. Does the rest of the family know? No, but I already told them, even my ex-girlfriend family, the only person who knew were my parents and hers. 3 inverted question mark. Does your sister knows? No, she has been like an outcast for my family. She is lesbian, so my family didn't like her much. She has always been there for me. She is my best friend. Now with the update, I have been staying with my sister this 3 days. I have been really depressed, but she was with me all the time. We even played some cyberpunk. I had to left my job because my sister don't trust me with a knife in my hands at this moment. I had attempted to suicide before. She told me what my parents told her. They want to meet with me to explain everything. She told me that I didn't need to do it if I didn't want it, but I want to know everything, so I have met with them this Friday. I went to take some things from my previous house, and my brother was there with my ex. My sister, who came with me in case something happened, almost punched him. He has been repudiated from most of the family, as well as my parents. Update 3. So yesterday I went to meet my parents with my sister. I had all prepared, questions, a recording dispositive, and I wanted some answers before going no contact. Some people from here advised me not to go and I should have listened to them. Once I arrived there with my sister, my parents were mad that she was there with me. I told them that they were in no position of making demands. Then they tried to make an apologize that didn't sound like one, but I just asked them the first question. For how long did you know about this? They were quiet, but then my father said that they were leaving them their own house for them to make their deeds. Can you imagine? I was not hurt, I was furious. I knew that my brother was the golden child, but this just infuriated me. I just kept asking them questions and I discovered that the first who discovered the affair was my ex-GF dad. Then he contacted my parents and the 4 of them met with my brother and my ex and the 6 of them came with the idea of the blissful lie. Words of my dad, they didn't want it to hurt me, but they thought that my brother and my ex would be happier together since they decided to betray me in the first place. I was really furious with that. My sister was really pissed too and she started screaming at my parents. Then my brother came. My sister and I went quiet and my mom started making stories about mending things and been there as an aunt and an uncle for the baby. My sister was angry and said that she wouldn't be there for that kid. Then my brother said something like, this will be the only child you will ever related by blood. My sister went silent and I punched him without thinking. Is the first time I punched someone and I couldn't be happier to be honest. My brother started bleeding from his nose and my parents started yelling at me. I just told them that they had lost 2 children and we left. Now I'm here in my sister's house and my hand hurts, but I'm happy for protecting my sister and myself. I will start therapy soon, and I am thinking in joining the gym too. But as long as I am writing this my bad thoughts are less common, so I think that's great news. Edit. All my family knows about what happened, my ex's family too. I send them the chats between my brother and my ex. I even send the recordings of my meeting with my parents. Now I have something to tell before the update. During this days I have seen that my story has reached YouTube. My sister told me, but they made up some details, like I was unable to impregnate anyone because I was sterile, lol. Another video was telling something about my ex-GF having an Adidian, even made up some legal stuff. I don't like that at all, so please don't make up things about me or anyone. Other thing, thank you to everyone for your comments during this time. I know I said I would update regularly, but I had lots of things going on. I have even been able to talk with people around the world. Is something I didn't expected, but makes me happy to know that I have people who worry about me. Update 4. My sister and I have already choose a new surname for us. It will be Moreno. In Spain is the tradition that the bastards have a nickname based on physical traits, and since we both have black hair, we choose Moreno. I have been talking with my lawyer and my sister about my court case. We have all prepared, but my lawyer suggested me to prepare and gather more proof, so I am contacting some family so they can back me up. About the vacations. Well, it has been sad, but at least relaxing. I went with my sister and her girlfriend to the city of Vigo. We have been there for 2 weeks, and it has been the first Christmas without my parents and my brother, my ex too, but I have been doing Christmas with my family since forever. The day of Christmas Eve, we were with my sister girlfriend's family. They are from Vigo, and I felt kinda out of place, not because of them. But I felt kind of numb, and I felt jealous of their relationship. My sister, are kinda noticed this and tried to cheer me up. I felt bad for making her worried about me. That night I didn't go out to celebrate because I felt really sad about everything, so I stayed in my sister girlfriend's house and watched TV. The funny part is I made friends with the grandparents. They were really nice to me, and after telling them my situation they gave me really good advice and made me feel better with myself. This New Year's Eve, I was thinking of doing the same, but this time my sister made me go with her, her girlfriend and her girlfriend's cousins to have dinner and watch the countdown. I felt again like out of place, but one of my sister girlfriend's cousins was very talkative with me. She was just ended a really toxic relationship, and my sister was trying all the time we were there to make me talk with her. That made me a little anxious at the beginning, but we ended up kissing after the countdown. I am not ready to have a relationship, I told her so, and she understands. We are just friends. I mean, we met on Christmas Eve, but we have only started talking for 5 days at this point. We returned yesterday to my sister's house, and I still feel kinda numb about everything. It has been a weird Christmas, but kinda warm too. My brother passed away 3 weeks ago. He committed suicide. After the trial he had to pay my brother for an aggression. My brother had a medical report, so we knew it would happen. My brother was devastated after this. He even disinstalled this app after his last post because he had some troubles with some users. He was feeling a little bit better until that day. He started becoming reclusive again and I tried to make him come out again. I tried to take him with me in travels, but none of that was successful. After what happened to him, I have lost the only person I could consider my family. He was the best friend I could have, and I am completely disgusted that my family was able to push him into this limits with the sole motive of protecting his other son. They tried to come to see him at the funeral, but I didn't let them see him. I hope they have this suffer for the rest of their lives. They deserve sh inverted exclamation mark T and more.